Good afternoon. I'm sorry, good evening. Good evening, good evening. Good evening, Team Shaw has won. Good evening. Hey, Terresistible. Yeah, it's number one, number two. I got two number twos. Y'all must have clicked on it at the same time. Hey, Deidre. Curly, stay ready. Hi. I got two number twos, two number ones. Well, hello, beautiful sunrise and sunsets. All is well. Hey, Jesse. Or Jesse J to you. Hello, Charlene. These glasses just as dusty as they want to be. Oh my God. I'm telling you, I be going through some thing with these glasses. My reading glasses. Oh, just a second. Now, truth be told, oh, I gotta do better, y'all. I got to figure this thing out. Hold on a second. Mm. I have tried to get comfortable a couple of times tonight. Um, but I've been dealing with some back pain. Mm. Oh, speaking of the healing pad, yes, honey. Yes, you caught alive, Deidre. Somebody say I'm laying in my bed as well with my heating pad on, and it's feeling amazing. Oh, that would be so nice. But oh, I don't even feel like pulling it out because that's gonna take too much out of me. Because my son already done went in his room and shot his door. You know, and at certain times I don't like to bother with him because he already be, you know, helping me out all day. So what's the topic tonight, Jesse? The topic tonight is um let God have His way. That's what that topic is tonight. Because if we try to have it our way, it ain't gonna work. Um, Jay Brown, please get off my page with that. Please get off my page with that nonsense. Let's try to block him, Jesse, with that nonsense. And then to say I got a message that's being held for review, I'm not gonna even look at it. I don't got time for that. Because I just said, let God have his way. Thank you, Raynell Jones. I am home. Key, Kira. Hi, honey. Hi, Crystal. I love you, miss. You so much. I love you. I miss you so much. I've been following you since I did the Kay Jenkins case. I love you so much. You are very strong. Well, thank you. Chris, Chris, Crystal Lee. Fontanes. I think I said that right. Thank you, moderator. Thank you. Beautiful sunrise. I don't know when I saw you last, but I mean, I heard from you last, but I appreciate you tonight because I know I've been missing the action too. Raynell Jones, number 3. Hi, Mama. Thank you so much. Well, thank you, Raynell. It looked like you're trying to say this your first time here. Well, thank you. Boy, as soon as you talk about God, he go people that be trying to stop you shine, but you can't stop none with me and God, baby. So the last time we were here, if you were here the last time, I did say that I would come back and share some updated information that, well, it's been updated with me, but I haven't really spoken a lot about it. I have with my immediate family, and things like that. But I haven't really, came on my platforms with really talking about it. Some things you got to get your mind right on some things. And, you know, it's been more than, just me being with these conditions my health conditions. It's been a little bit more than that. Meaning, your mental, you got to keep in touch with it because when you got a lot of stuff going on with your health and you got a lot of stuff going on with, let's just put it this way, when you still dealing with grief and then the holidays and stuff hit, it bring you right back to yesterday. I mean, to the same day, that it happened. It brings you right back. Not that it really goes away, but I can say that it does get better in time, but it doesn't go completely away. It will never do. I don't expect it to. But the heaviness gets lighter. When I say, it get better in time, I can say that the heaviness is not as heavy. But with my son, was my son is just the worst thing to actually get past. And I have never got past my dad or my mom. But my son is eating me up really, really bad because I think of how it happened and what happened after, you know, the situation. So that one right there bothers me more than anything. But, and I still can't get over the fact that I lost both parents. Different times, but that's right there will drive you nuts on any day, so it's all in one. So when you have to hear news, you have to deal with that. Plus, you have to hear different news from your doctors. And I do have a lot of doctors that I deal with, so it's not just a doctor. I have a team of doctors in one spot, which is the transplant center over in Gainesville, which is Shands. So I have to, have that team. Then I have my local doctors where I live. Then I have specialists. So, and then my transplant team will hear from some of my other doctors that are local, try to stay on one accord or whatever. Things like that. So a couple of months ago, not sure if even been a couple of months, but maybe 6 weeks ago, maybe close to a couple of months now, when it first was brought up, it was brought up saying that um, their recommendation, since my last appointment was in Gainesville, their recommendation was Hope Hospice. Like I said, that was their recommendation. And I didn't agree with it at the time that I was there. I did not feel the need that I needed to be a Hope Hospice patient at the time. So before that, um, they wanted me to try palliative care, which is just like a company that just keeps up with your health, and if you feel like things are getting worse, or, you just feel too tired to, still deal with all the stuff you're dealing with or whatever, they'll work with you on certain things, getting you certain medicines. But the palliative care didn't even last, with me because I just wasn't even interested in that. So yeah, so I pray a lot, I get my confirmation from God. So yeah, so that didn't work out. And then I ended up going to the hospital, um, or whatever. And so those doctors at the hospital recommended me to hospice. So they started, hospice was blowing up my phone. I mean, blowing up my phone. And then they was coming in and out of hospital room, when I was in the hospital. And I kept telling them that, like, I'll listen to what y'all saying. I don't want to be disrespectful, nothing like that. So I kind of was listening to them or whatever. And then I told them that I wasn't interested. And then they asked me if, they can call me, later down the line to see how I'm feeling. At first I was going to say, no, I don't feel like being bothered or whatever. But I said, you can call me. I don't want y'all to harass me. You know what I'm saying, about the situation. So when I got out, it was like 2 or 3 days and they was calling me. So I was like, I'm doing fine. I'm still doing a lot of stuff on my own, but not in, heavy type of stuff. But my son does live with me, and he helps me out with whatever that, I needed from him within reason. I still shower myself. I'm very independent, but I don't try to like overdo it. If I'm in the shower feeling tired or whatever, no, I'm not finna stay in there 15 and 20 minutes, doing just all that. I know how to get in, get everything clean that need to be cleaned, that's supposed to be clean, and get on up out of there. So I can handle all of that. Even on my very, very tired days or whatever, I gets in there. There have been times that I had to take a wipe off when I was real weak and just not feeling good, but I'm going to still hit them spots. Please believe it. And I know I'm not the only one. And I ain't ashamed to say it. But most of the time, 99% of the time, I'm in the shower. So I think I'm doing good for myself, to still be independent. Um, well, mostly independent, mostly. Like the grocery store. If I go with my son, he gonna make sure everything. We got everything we need. He gonna get everything out the car. I still drive. Um, uh, things like that. So I don't be driving all over town and everywhere and all that no more, because I mean I used to be gone, oxygen and all. I mean gone, and I never let it stop me. I never let this stuff defeat me. I kid y'all not. And y'all should know that already, because I used to be gone. Now I don't slow it down, because I know that my body need rest. But also, it's not good to stay stuck up in their house, in their bed all day, or just looking at the walls for 3 or 4 days in a row, because it will get depressing. And plus, you got to move that body. You got to know how to move your body around, and get out and do things. So, yes, I still try to do that. But at the same time, things have taken a turn with me getting very tired while I'm out. So, I have to be careful. Okay, you're going to go out, but it need to be like an hour and a half to 2 hour minimum that I'm out now. Like an hour and a half to 2 hour minimum, because the more I'm out, the more oxygen that I use, and the more tired I feel. So I have came to realization that, when I do go out, it's not for a long time. I'm here for a good time, not a long time. When I go out, instead of I'm here for a long time, however it go. But I'm saying it my own way. I'm here for a good time, not a long time. When I go somewhere. So yeah, because I want to be here for a long time. So, anyways, I asked them, not to call me like every 2 or 3 days, so they started respecting that. So I didn't go to Hope Hospice, or I didn't sign up for them to come to my house with the Hope Hospice, because you can stay home on Hope Hospice. You can't stay home on that. They'll even bring your bed out. And I told them, I said, I know that my numbers are low, and I know that my lungs are really, really in a bad place right now. But I also feel like I can keep pushing, you know, with the faith that I have in God. I just feel like I could just keep pushing without this. Now, if that time ever came where I can see myself needing that extra help, or whatever, or that I feel like I'm really medically needy for that company, or it may be another thought. But right now, I just don't. It's not. I'm not saying like I don't want the help. I just don't feel like I'm not in tune with that right now. I think for my um let's see how I want to say it. For the way that things are going with me right now, yes, my lungs are deteriorating. Um yes, my numbers are very, very low, but I'm still pressing my way through. I'm not in the hospital like every week for days and days and days. That's not happening. That used to happen. Uh I'm just praying my way through this situation, and I would hope that I wouldn't even have to ever get involved with them. But if that time come and I feel like, what, this is getting to be too much, I can't do this, then we might think about it. But right now, with my prayer warriors, and then my especially my church family here where I live, they have been nothing but good to me. There's always prayer services going on for me at church, things like that. So I'm very confident in my church. Um, very confident with my prayer warriors on my social media platforms, because I do have a lot of prayer warriors, and very sincere. So I think I'm going to keep it like it is, keep pressing my way through, and just going to let the Lord have his way, which was the topic as Jesse asked. I'm going to just let the Lord have his way. Thy will be done, not my will, but thy will be done. Because I have been going through this for a long time, and it has been times, and I'm going to be honest when I say this, it has been times when, even though I said that my faith is strong, I did just say that, but it have been times where it have been times where I didn't think I would even make it. Like some days, like how I had, previously been feeling, and say like if there's a birthday or something coming up, I used to wonder, am I gonna make it to see my next birthday? Am I gonna make it, to see the next holiday, or see the kids graduate, or what I'm saying, see one of the grandkids' birthdays, or even my own kids, stuff like that. And so far, I haven't missed anything. So that's great. I haven't missed anything. And I know that God is using me to let the world know that he is a miracle worker. I know that he's using me for that, because he have worked out so many miracles, in my life. Bless, yes. Amen. Thank you. Thank you, Dream Girls. How you doing? I'm okay, Jesse. Thank you, Carlos. Yeah, this the way I'm tossing and turning. I did take all my medicine, but I'm not sure if I took that sleeping pill or not. I may not have, but we'll find that out soon. Because if I keep tossing and turning, I will be taking one. But normally I have to take it. I started out earlier in my night watching the football game. Yeah, I was rooting for Tampa Bay because that's my deceased son's team. He really loved it, Tom Brady, and that's the last team that Tom Brady played on. And my son was definitely a Tampa Bay fan at the time when he passed. So I was rooting for them. I don't know what the score is right now because my son cut the TV out earlier. But y'all know I'm a Cowboys fan all the way to death do us part. So yeah. And the last time that I was on my live, I did about my eating wasn't good at all. Well, since then, I have actually been, doing better with my eating. That did improve a little, and a little is better than nothing. I still had my days where I was feeling very nauseous and couldn't hold anything down. I had a few days in between, but overall, I've I've been, eating a little bit better. I am also on. I got put back on heavy doses of steroids because my lungs, um, like I said, not doing their best. So they decided to put me back on heavy steroids, heavy dosages, but not for a long time because the steroids will really mess your body up. At the same time, they'll help you, but they will mess up your body. So I have about maybe a couple more weeks on my high dosage, but y'all can already see that my face is getting bigger. And we were talking about my weight on our last conversation on here, how much I had lost weight. But with the steroids, it will they will blow you right back up. But I mean, I think that this may be good in a way because I know that I am. They got me feeling bloated, and look at my face; it's getting fat. That steroid face do not play. So then you have to taper down the steroids. You take so many for 3 or 4 days, and you go to a different amount. So I'm being tapered down right now. So I still got a little ways to go, but I'm being tapered down. But by the end of my session, I should be done. Put me a little few pounds on, and I'll be happy about that. Yeah. So I was just sitting here rubbing my back because um, the back area, where those lungs wrap around, it gets so sore sometimes, and the steroids is to help open it up, um, and things like that. And then I can do Tylenol for the pain. That's all I can do. And they do let me get away with a muscle relaxer. So I did take that earlier, and it really eased it just a little bit, but not like I needed to. So I'll probably take two Tylenol before I go to bed. And Like somebody on here said they was on that eating pad. Now that may really help. My son come walking through here. If he come out that room, I'm gonna show have him to dig it up and put it right on my back. Yeah, I can feel like lumps and stuff in my back, and I don't like press on them real hard because they're very tender, like they're sitting on my lungs. So a lot of haziness going on in my lungs, and it's not a good feeling, but it doesn't like hurt excruciating right now, or nothing like that. But I could tell that I mean it's enough to know that the pain is like there. So I definitely want to make sure I take my sleeping pill so I won't have to even really feel this while I'm asleep. And the doctor said that by the time I'm done with my dosages of the prednisone, that some of the pain should ease. It takes time for stuff, medication to kick in. So, like, normally they like to do the prednisone dosages in the hospital through IV. It works faster, goes through the body faster. So I do have an assignment that if this does not get it for me with the pain, that I have to go back to my primary, not my primary, but my lung doctor, and they'll figure out if they want to admit me to get, the IV steroids, because they definitely help better. But just the fact of being in the hospital, no, I want to be home. If I can work this thing out at home, and just be home, that will work for me. Okay, send a nurse out and let her put the, give me the IV and give me the medication I need through the IV. Just let me be home. I just want to be home. Now, I got to ask my famous question. Hi, Nikki. Missing you too. Thank you, Jesse. I'm glad you're eating better. Thank you, Dream. Girl, I was getting ready to ask for your dad. Oh, they right here, girl. I am too. She's a fighter. Thank you. Twinkle Gibson. Hello, shot from Texas. Girl, you must have read my mind. I was just on here talking about the Cowboys. Thank you, Raynell Jones. Thank you, Dream Girl. She was talking to you, Jesse. I did have a central line before. They took it out because infection. Love you too. Now, Dream Girl, you done went way back. Girl, wait a minute. Let me answer back to Nikki. I did have a central line. Wait, was that a central line? Well, I was in the hospital when I had that, but I think that ended up getting taken out for some reason. And I also had a port that got taken out for infection reasons because it wasn't getting used. It wasn't getting flushed when I was doing my little therapies or whatever. Okay, so somebody said, love them glasses. Thank you. I got like 3 or 4 pair made like this, different colors, and I'm always looking for them. So I just pull out the first thing I can find. Yes, those steroids or something else. Let's get back to Texas. Yes, baby. I used to visit Texas when I was able. Keep pushing. Anna Cobbs. Yes, please keep pushing. I truly understand. I am the same boat. I I was wait. I was on hospice in Atlanta, and I would never forget. Oh, I would never go that route again. Having COPD for the last 14 years. Well, at least you made it on up out there. That's good. She said she was there and she'll never go that route again. I know that's right, Miss Anna. Thank you, Beautiful Sunrise. I appreciate that. The prayers. Yeah, so me going to buy reading glasses is cheaper than the eye doctors because they want me to pay this big old copay and they want me to pay a special price for the reading glasses for whatever reason. I don't know. Something they said. So I just hopped on over and got my own and keep it moving. And I know like every month I have to go buy more, and it works for me. So my famous question always be, what did y'all cook? What did y'all eat? How did things go for lunch or dinner or what? Well, tonight I had me some. This evening I had me some liver and onions, string beans and potatoes, white rice and gravy. Right, Jesse? So yeah, I did, and I didn't dog it out like I usually do, but I was able to eat. I needed that liver in my life for my iron, so that was good. So, um, yeah, that was good. So, I enjoyed it. Oh, I even cooked. Okay, now I got to get up for a minute because I do not like when there's a crack in my window because I did have my blinds a little lifted earlier, and I did close it, but I like them all the way closed. But it's actually time for me to get um, my curtains put up, the room darkeners, and I just been lazy. But that's gonna that's gonna end real soon because I gotta go ahead and get them up because I don't deal with crack very well. Cracks in my window because even the smallest one just be like, oh my god, if I can see out of it, somebody can see in. So yeah, I fixed that. But this weekend, um, excuse me, they will be up and running. Sure will. My room is not, quite like I want it right now because I recently moved and I kind of like, lost a few things through, here and there moving and just got rid of some stuff. But I mean, a pair of darkeners can't be that much. So I'm gonna go ahead and get those and put them up, or don't make me go old school and put the aluminum foil behind them blinds. Oh, okay. Do not make me do it. But I don't think I don't think I'll go that far. But yeah, been there, done that. Well, yeah, I'm just gonna put like a I'm trying to do my room like with pink because I like. Well, can't y'all see? I love all shades of pink, any shade. But I would like to put like a hot pink curtain, just a regular curtain rod, some hot pink, something that you can't see through, and be done with it. And I have the weirdest walls. Listen, you can barely hear it. They are so hard. Yeah. I ain't got nothing on my walls in my living room because of this, which I know if push come to shove, I ain't gonna owe nobody nothing for no holes in these walls. Because there's nothing on my wall, but I really do want to hang my son's picture up, the one that passed away. I have this nice big size picture that I used to have on my wall at my other place. And that kind of bothered me that I can put it on there, but it's just going to be hell trying to get it in. So it can be done. So, and I have someone that's willing to do it, but I really don't want to mess up, nothing that I might have to pay for at the end of the day. So long it's still sitting in my living room, that's what matters. So, or I can get an easel. Oh, I can look on Marketplace and buy one of them easels that you stick the big pictures in, put it in my corner, and just let it be right there. Yeah, so I can easily do that because Marketplace have some very, very nice things. Like I can go right to Walmart or Burlington and find those dark curtains tomorrow. Get me somebody to come on in and put them up real quick, and boom, I'm done. But yeah, no pressure. Yes, Dream Girl. Aluminum foil. Back in the days, I don't know if y'all, ever went through that, but I have. Get you some command strips, the Velcro ones. You know what? My cousin mentioned that. She told me the same thing. You mean like for the curtains, right? Because I remember her saying something like that. Right, Jesse? Hanging them up if I want. You're right. I didn't cook today, but I want to make the Olive Garden soup. Girl, you know what? I was just going to say that I used to make that. Now it's good. Now you got me want to make that one day next week because I know tomorrow is leftovers. Plus, my son still got him some spaghetti in there for that I cooked a couple of days ago, but he ain't gonna throw it away. He gonna eat that spaghetti. You can go on and on with that. So he ain't throwing that away. So I'm caught up for the next couple of days with food. But one day next week, I'm gonna make that zuppa. I don't know if I'm gonna go live or whatever, but I might. I might. I'm still trying to get over the flu. I lost 6 pounds in a week. Oh boy. I don't know if that's good or bad for you for the weight loss, but I hope you feel better. I had chicken strips and cottage cheese with peaches. Okay, Jesse. Mmm. Love liver and onions and gravy and rice. Good meal. What you talking about, Twinkle? That's a meal for you. Girl, fix me a plate. Will. Will do. And I be cooking a lot of liver when I cook it. True, Jesse. Aluminum foil is old school. I do the same thing. Okay, beautiful summer. Girl, yes. I cook cream and chicken and potato soup. Girl, go on now. Oh, I can imagine that. Oh my God. Cream and chicken and potato soup. Jesus Christ. Because see, I'm a soup girl. I am a soup girl. I don't know if y'all ever remember me making um, it was called, oh Lord, what was that? Uh, Salmon chowder. Oh yes, very delicious. Homemade, baby. Homemade. And you got to take your time when you do it. You can't just rush it. You got to take your time. And when I make it, I like to make a big crab pot of it because they coming when I make it. They coming. That's a hack I did before. Which one, Dream? You can buy the little things to hang mops for the Dollar Tree. Hang mops for the Dollar Tree. Break them in half and hang your curtains with no holes in the wall. What? Oh, okay. Oh, that's a hack you did before. Okay. Okay, so the things to hang mops. Oh, I need that anyway because I really don't have it's not I don't have like a little cubby hole to put my mop in my broom. So, I kind of like made a space for it, but it don't look right, when you walk in the house and see it in the little corner. Like there's no cubby hole for it. And I don't understand it. So I'm trying to find I need to ask one of my neighbors that because I really don't see my neighbors a lot like that. Because I'm when I'm home, I'm in the house, or if I sit on the porch or whatever, I'll be minding my own business. But I need to ask them where do they keep their mop at because I know somebody gonna have another hack for me. That's right. Salmon chowder, yes, it's very very good. I was buying it from this restaurant in Orlando, and then I stopped going there, and I said I was gonna make it on my own. So I looked it up, and people had their different ways of making it. So I decided, to go with one that I thought sounded good for my liking, and then I added stuff, you know, that I thought would be go good in it as well. So ever since then, I've been making my own, and my daughter-in-law, whenever I go visit them in Orlando, because I'm not in Orlando anymore, but when I used to go visit them, they always wanted me to make it. When I was living there, they wanted me to make it. Like they wanted their own separate pot. They'll come get some when I cook mine, but I used to have to make them their own separate pot. And in 2 days flat, it was gone. And I'm not talking about no little small pots. I'm talking about the big collard green pots. Is the what I like to make. And I've tried it with fresh salmon, and I tried it with the can. And the can tastes. It comes out better when you use the canned salmon instead of the one out of the deli. What I was using, it wasn't the same as the canned one. So I made it do what it do with the can, and oh my god. Now I might be making that before I even try to make that Zupa again. But the Zupa is, I don't know. We'll see. Maybe the Zupa because it's cheaper right now. It is. So I might do that Zupa because ain't nothing like them Italian sauces in there, and them potatoes. And you got to get them sausages when they on sale. Even if you're not going to make it right away, get them sausages while they on sale. Put them in their freezer, and you can always take them out. Chop. Matter of fact, you can already be them cut them up, and then put them in that Ziploc bag. Put them in the freezer, and when it's time, you know what I'm saying? Because I like the Italian sausage in mine, and then you can also use uh, the scrambled sausage as well. You can scramble the other sausage in there as well. You can scramble the Italian sausage. Like you can cook them down and then kind of scramble them. But I still like my chunks of that. And you can also scramble the sausage meat. Ooh, so many ways to do it. And the potatoes and that mozzarella. And don't forget to add your little parmesan in there. Oh, okay. Dollar store, here I come tomorrow. Yeah, try making it. Look it up. Or the next time I come on, I can just try to show y'all the recipe on there. She said I got her hungry. She ain't been hungry in a week. That be me sometimes. But like I said, I know these steroids are the reason that I'm eating better. Got to be. Because like right now, I don't know why I done talked about all this food on here. Now I'm feeling hungry. And I already ate earlier. Appreciate it. Feeling better. Sometimes at night I go get me a nice cold glass of pineapple juice. Not a full glass, just like half a glass. And I drink that before I go to bed because it is known to help with inflammation as well. And I do know that I have that inflammation going on in my lungs. So it's known to help with that. So get you a half a glass of that or cup, whatever you like to drink out of. And my new eyeglasses are like your reading glasses. Oh, I know that's cute. Well, beautiful team Shaw has won. I think I'm about to try to get me some rest. I did have a rather long day today, but yeah, I'm gonna try to get me some rest, check on this football game, and we will chat later. And thank y'all for listening to me. Thank y'all for tuning in, and thank y'all for talking back and forth with me because it helps. Thank y'all for listening to my story, and thank y'all for continuously following me on my journey. Until next time, I will see all y'all later. Good night. I'm gonna give y'all a couple of minutes to type in good night or whatever y'all want to say, and after that, I'm gonna push that end button, and I don't want to cut nobody off. So just know I will be pushing the button, and I may go in here and find me a little snack because that's what these pills is doing to me now. Because I just showed y'all my weight last week. My face wasn't even like this. So yeah, they working. Love you too. Good night at I don't know how to pronounce that, but 118 SSR. It probably love you too, Jesse. So fresh, cold pineapple would be good. Yes, 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 it will. Love you too. Long hair, never cared. All right. I know. Oh, by the way, I do have me a sleek ponytail back here. For those that didn't know, yeah, it's back there, baby. Oh yeah, it's back there. It might need a little brushing or whatever, but it's back there. Nice and sleek. Mm-hmm. I'll give y'all a little touch of it. Nothing major. Oh, ouch. The hair is all the way back. Yes, honey. It's laid to the gods. It don't take much, baby. It don't take much for a girl around here, baby, to look like somebody. You know what I'm saying? It don't take much. Just do a little something to yourself and hey, I'm even thinking about getting my nails done for Christmas, honey. I ain't had them things done in so long. In so long. But I want to treat myself to me some nails for the holidays. Okay, well, I've said my good nights. Sending you soft hugs. Thank you. Beautiful sunrise. Because I need those soft hugs. The gold kiwis are so good. Yes, for the hair. You are always so stylish. Thank you. Yes, you all look really nice. Thank you. Always looking great. Thank you. Say so. Beautiful sunrise. Okay, ladies and gentlemen. I will see you in a couple of days. I can't say in a day or so, but hopefully I'll see you guys soon back on here. And y'all enjoy y'all the rest of y'all evening. And y'all stay prayed up. Love you. Love y'all.